If playing decades-old games that test your will and patience is your thing, then Pokemon has great news for you. If you love your waifus, then we've got a new one for you to drool over. What about making millions selling Pokemon cards for a living? Is that your thing? We'll check in on the Crown Zenith market value and see what's releasing this coming week. We'll look at any Pokemon deals out there and see what's hot in the eBay sales of the week. And we'll cover it all today on the Pokemon TCG News of the Week. Oh, and before I forget, at the end, I'll remind you about the February Celebrations Tin giveaway. This is your last call to get entered. Winner will be picked by Valentine's Day. I grew up on NES and I'm all for nostalgia of those games, but if I'm going to play the Pokemon TCG game, I'm not going to roll back 2 decades of improvements by buying an old game. But if that's your thing, now you can. Pokemon will be releasing multiple old games to the Nintendo Switch Online subscription service. You can play Pokemon Trading Card Game on the Switch right now for $5.99, but I gotta say, with no nostalgia for me, it's a slow, painful experience. I do encourage you all to play the Pokemon TCG Online and eventually the live game. The game is a lot of fun, it's free to get into, and it's a lot cheaper to collect on there. It's almost like NFT collecting. In card news, Klara from the upcoming premium tournament collections has been revealed. It looks awesome, and since it's got a very similar look to the sleeves and the box included, I'm really hoping we get the same treatment with the yet-to-be-revealed boss's orders. I'm digging the artwork for both the sleeves and the deck box. I ordered my set from Forge and Fire Gaming, and we'll cover that in the deals of the week in just a bit. Turning now to making millions. Since I know that's why you all collect Pokemon, former NFL player Blake Martinez has shared his story with Fortune magazine on how he went from professional football to making millions selling Pokemon cards. If you're like me, you've probably seen his breaks on Whatnot, Blake's Breaks, and not even realized his background. It's an interesting story, and you can read it all at the link to Fortune magazine down in the description. It's a fascinating read. We finally reached round 2 of the Crown Zenith rollouts, and this coming week, we'll get the mini tins and the Pikachu Vmax Special Collection. The mini tins are going to be your cheapest way to get packs, if you can get them at the $8.99 retail price. But so far, that's been a difficult challenge. Online sellers are not selling for that price yet. Most are doing the usual price gouging. I personally caved and pre-ordered 5 at GameStop for $9.99 each, just to make sure I have some for release day. I had to do it in-store to save the $9 they wanted to charge for shipping. Hopefully come Friday, you can just walk into any Target or LGS and pick some up for $8.99. But I think it's going to be a slight challenge. Keep us all updated when you do, where you find them and how much you get them for. On the Pikachu VMAX front, there are some deals on that box online, and it really is a cool set, but it's really only something I want one of, just to have one set of those promos in my collection, because you can't get them anywhere else. One place is selling them for $24.99, which we'll cover in the deals of the week. Taking a look at the Crown Zenith market and those 3 cards I've been tracking. The Giratina V-Star is at $149, which is not really any change from last week, so it's holding steady. The Mewtwo V-Star is at $100. This is actually a little higher by $5 than last week, so it regained half of what it had dropped from the week before. Pikachu's Secret is now at an all-time low of $25. There's about 124 listing on TCG Player of that card, but some have multiples, so I would say there's anywhere from 150 to 200 cards listed on TCG Player right now. My only worry about TCG Player is no one shows the images, and near mint might mean greatly off-centered or even minor other issues. I'd almost prefer a little whitening on the back over a hugely off-centered card, so it scares me to not see the images. Over on eBay, they're selling for about $33, so they haven't quite pushed down to that low that you're seeing over on TCG Player. The pull rates are so good, though, I'm going to just wait it out while chasing for everything else. A complete near mint Gallarian gallery from TCG Player will set you back $1,134.55 right now, which is about $50 cheaper than last week and $130 cheaper than 2 weeks ago. Overall, that's a nice little downward trend for collectors. Looking at the seal products, the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box is on the rise. It's selling on TCG Player for $110. Remember, that retails for $64.99. This version has always commanded a good upcharge on the secondary market. I think the last times that these weren't marked sold out on PokemonCenter.com was back on January 30th. There's no telling if we'll see them again, but hopefully we will. For the deals of the week, I'm all about Lost Origin, Crown Zenith, and Scarlet and Violet right now. So leave me a comment if you think I'm under-investigating your favorite modern set. Of course, I want those bonkers deals on any set, but they can be hard to find and they sell out fast. I'll usually post those on the community board or on Twitter when those happen. You can also follow Pokemon TCG Drops. He is the main source for making sure you find everything as fast as you can. The Arceus V-Star Premium Collection is still $38.50 over on Amazon. I made a whole video about it. Please check it out. Spoiler alert, it's worth it. I still don't have a new Squishmallow. Maybe this coming week I'll find them in the store. So as I said, I got my Klara and Boss's Orders boxes from Forge and Fire. It was $58.99 for the two. I also got the Scarlet and Violet Booster Box for $106.99 to go with it from them. They also have a set of the ETBs for Scarlet and Violet for $71.99. They do free shipping at $100, I believe, and they have just about, by a few dollars, the best prices out there. Gamenerdz also has some very similar deals, and they'll ship at $75. P-Football Pete on eBay has 36 sleeved boosters of Lost Origin for $111.37. If you're still chasing that Tina alt art. Smoke and Mirrors also has Lost Origin sleeves for $2.99 or $107.64. So it's a little cheaper than P-Football Pete, but they don't give you free shipping until you reach $150. So if you can get there, then it's a slightly better deal. You need to decide if it's worth it or not. You might be able to find some other things that you want. Smoke and Mirrors also has that Pikachu Vmax box for $24.99. They had an even better deal last week for $6, but that's gone now. Still, it's the best price if you can find a way to get free shipping by adding some other items. Again, $150 to get free shipping from them. Not quite as good, but Zulu's Games also has the Pikachu VMAX Special Collection. A single box is $26.99. A case is $159.99. You can get 4 for $108. That's about $26.99 each. That comes out to be $5.40 a pack. Maybe you can sell those promos and recoup enough to make it worth it. I should try that. Now, all the deals I went over are listed down in the video description with links to the products. Of course, I'm not affiliated by any of them. I'm just trying to compile the best list and bring it to you. Enough of our spending. Let's check out the top 3 sales on eBay this week. Coming in at the number 3 spot is a 2008 Platinum Arceus pre-release Raichu stamped with the staff. It's a PSA 10 gem mint. There's only a population of 7. They were asking $14,999, but they ended up accepting $4,000. Look at this slab. Did they use it to play hockey in the street? And why is it melted? Did they take a lighter to it or something? Very strange. Luckily, PSA will re-slab it for you for like $25. Super cool, very rare card. In the number 2 spot was this WotC Pokemon collection. 170 plus holo cards, 4,000 cards. The guy says he dug this out of his garage in a, airtight sealed container. So many of these cards look flawless. Super awesome jumpstart to a collection. I'm sure someone bought the whole thing and they're going to parse it all out and sell card by card and make a lot of money on this. They ended up buying it for $12,500. There's way too many cards here for me to go through and do all the math and find out if it was a good deal or not. Now, this eBay seller did a fantastic job. They took a high-res photo of the front and back of every single one of these cards and posted them all on Google and they had a link to it in the set so you can really see what kind of quality these are. And so many of the holos look so clean. These cards look amazing. They preserved them really well. Somebody got quite a nice collection. I'm sure we'll see it on eBay soon. And in the number 1 spot is that Pokemon Neo Destiny First Edition Shining Charizard in a PSA 10. We see this card a lot. It sold for $13,062.50. Super awesome. If you enjoyed the TCG news of the week, we'd really love you to give us a thumb up and leave us a comment down below. Also, don't forget to check out last week's news where you can find out how to win a Celebrations Dark Sylveon V collection. It's got 4 packs of Celebrations in there and 2 other packs. I forget what they are. I know one's Vivid Voltage and I forget the other. So if you get my Rainbow Pikachu when you win this, I'm going to be super mad. Don't even tell me. Anyways, again, hope you enjoyed it. Please thumb, please subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.